Hey, welcome everybody to another Oakmont esports stream. You're currently watching the live match starting out for Oakmont versus our neighboring school, West Park, the Panthers. And first up, we have Ethan on Isabella, battling into Otis, playing the Joker. So that's the Isabella for Oakmont. Looks like they're both off to a pretty good start here. We were hoping to run the Isabella into the Mega Man player they've got, but this will work too. One of our guys plays Little Joker, so it's not a totally unfamiliar character for us to be playing against. And for once, we got our controller set up right, which is awesome, on the first try. Oh, the hook connects. A little bit of stage guard there. Seeing a little spacing, a little shielding coming out. Both players kind of feeling each other out. Damage is climbing, and he walks right into the fire hydrant and goes climbing. Is able to recover right into another fishhook. And, the pull on the fishhook just barely misses, but he walks into yet again another fire hydrant. He's going to basically figure this out sooner or later here. But, Isabella, one of the most annoying characters to play against, especially if you have bad vision like I do. You can't even see those little things stuck in the screen. And the fishhook the second time doesn't connect because it's basically happening when they're invulnerable. This time, the fishhook and the fire hydrant connect, and first stock goes the way of Oakmont. We're now ahead one stock, although damage is pretty high on our character. Probably get even back up here in a second. Shielded well. Nice couple hits there. Joker has the range, but fire hydrant connects. Ooh. Waits on the shield, waits on the tilt attack, and I think is able to connect that right as the shield ended. I think an unsuccessful parry and/or shield was kind of timing out on that. So that was a big hit there. All right, so stocks are now 2-2. Little bit of damage in favor of Oakmont, but it's pretty close. And I feel like Ethan's gonna get a new bag of tricks going. Ethan's trying to bait him back into that fire hydrant probably. Oh, that's a good spacing move there. But again, Joker's the one with the range. So Ethan's going to need to dominate the center of the stage and/or bait him in somehow. Ooh, that was a narrow miss on that big tilt charge up there. Glad we're able to get back on stage. And Joker, you can tell, is adapting, as the damages are evening out now. So we may not be able to play this character again should we get the counter match, assuming we're able to still take this first one here. We definitely started out where like, what does this thing do? And now they're figuring it out. I think they can see the fire hydrants. They can see what the fishhook is. But boom, good couple hits there. Ooh, nice. Nice shield and dodge back there. Oh, wow. That range projectile does a fair amount of damage. Ooh, big hit. Now, attempting to prevent recovery. Is able to recover themselves, though, just fine. Don't think the fire hydrant hit, but it was a good attempt. That is starting to be a lot of damage. This is going to be tricky to recover with. Tries to defend there and does successfully do so. So it is now West Park with the slight lead. Again, this is West Park's Otis on the Joker, playing into Oakmont's Isabella, played by Ethan. Nice. A little bit of a quick attack into that end lag there. Spacing on this doesn't quite work. They're leapfrogging each other, trying to stay out of range, and it goes right into a nice grab. The fishhook connects. It is once again perfectly even. This is a dead heat here. That hook connected at such good range. Oh, baits out the fire hydrant, ducks back before any damage connects. I like that. Basically just triggering that without actually it connecting. That's cool. Ooh, the shield blocks the hook. I didn't know that. Okay, it's not a conventional grab then. Such a big charge attack. Oh, okay. Recovery, shield. Spacing. Ooh, a couple quick attacks come out. Ooh, dodges right out of the way of that incoming hook. End lag on that particular move is enough to be able to reposition quickly. Recovery's good. Grab misses. Hit comes out. Man, this is going to be a close first round. Ooh, a tiny bit of lag there, it looked like. We were having issues with our network or something. For some reason, something's not connecting. It was working great earlier. And so we're actually running a 5G hotspot, which is so much better than the 4G hotspots of old. Wow, that connects. And after a very close game, that first one goes the way of Oakmont. So now it is 1-0 in the best of 3 between these two players. GG. We will be back in a couple minutes with the next game. All right, so we are back once again. Welcome here. Sorry, there we go. That's a little better. Yeah, welcome back. That was the first of the Oakmont versus West Park matches. And we're going to get you guys in game with the second one here. Again, it's going to be identical characters played on a different stage. So check that one out in just a sec. In the meantime, I think I've got 2 replay clips here for you. Just a second. Queuing up replay 1. Nice. A little bit of a quick attack into that end lag there. Spacing on this doesn't quite work. They're leapfrogging each other, trying to stay out of range. And it goes right into a nice grab. The fishhook connects. It is once again perfectly even. And here is replay 2. Ooh, a tiny bit of lag there, it looked like. We were having issues with our network or something. For some reason, something's not connecting. It was working great earlier. And so we're actually running a 5G hotspot, which is so much better than the 4G hotspots of old. Wow, that connects. And after a very close game. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed. Here we go for the second one in this round. Boom. All right, first high fire hydrant connects, good 20% chunk of damage. A couple little projectiles coming out. Fishhook comes through, another fire hydrant comes through. Loving it. I think this is a smaller stage than we saw last time, a little more vertical space. I think that actually favors us. I actually don't mind the town and city switch it up. If I was playing that ranged character, I'd want like a big old flat stage, like Final Destination, I think. This is able to provide a little more coverage for us. Yeah, now that there's no canopies here, now there's a lot more. Wow, that's 4 of those fire hydrants in a row. He's at 142% already. It is not going to take long to get to this first stock here. Off to a pretty darn good start. Big hit comes through, about 15-20%. And playing the range game. Here we go. Juggle. Nope, fire hydrant doesn't connect. Ooh, nice. That was, what was that? The grabs air? Neutral air or something like that? I don't know. That was air special. I forget the name of that combo. Well played. So, again, we are slightly ahead. First stock goes to Oakmont. And I think we are in trouble when we're at disadvantage. When we're off stage, Otis, our opponent here, does seem to do a pretty good job of hooks him into it. He's like, no, I'm not stepping on the fire hydrant. Oh, yes, you are. Well done. Oop. Oh, and another one connects. Blast him across it. This is brutal. I love it, Ethan. There's some good depth to this Isabella here. Bonk. Ooh, ooh. Uh-oh, and now we got to recover. That spacing, he's just a little cautious on his, I think he's worried if we do like a kick up or something. I don't know. Something about that spacing just isn't quite on, and it's happened a couple times, I think. Might be something of odd next week or something. But overall, the denial of stage recovery by the Joker has been pretty good. I feel like that's when we're taking some of our damage. Ooh, he runs right into it. It's so hard to see when you're in the moment where that fire hydrant is. He sees it this time. Are we going to get a fish hook into it? Oh, a little bit of lag. He's just spamming out some projectiles, forcing us to come to him. Yep, can't say I disagree. Okay. And Isabella trying to recover. Joker has some pretty good speed here. Is that a meteor? Oh, and that is such a fully charged tilt attack. That one smashes. I don't think it's a problem though. We're evened up. Once again, this is going to be an extremely close match. Here, let's dump that replay buffer. That was cool. I kind of want to see that fish hook while midair again. That was kind of cool. That might be a way to get the mobility and the reach combined that he needs. Ooh, nice combo there. That evens it back up. Second one goes right in. Third one, I think it connected. I don't know if it got shielded successfully or not. It might have been shielded. Looking at damage though, I think it connected. Seems like the fire hydrants are doing about 20% each time they connect. Oh man, those projectiles add up though, you know? It's keeping it even. Oh, let that not be the end. Ooh, nice, nice recovery. Joker playing well, jumping over the fishhook trap. Big kick comes through. It's getting to be kind of a critical point here for Oakmont. We still, still close. Could go either way, but tricky. Nice. Oh, wow, what a close game. Well played.
Impressive.
All right, so congrats to Otis. That means we are now 1-1 in this best of 3, and we'll have a third match for you pretty darn soon here. All right, welcome back. We're now 1-1 in our first set, best of 3. I got 2 replays for you. Here we go. Okay. And Isabella trying to recover. Joker has some pretty good speed here. Is that a meteor? Oh, and that is such a fully charged tilt attack. That one smashes. I don't think it's a problem though. We're evened up. Once again, this is going to be an extremely close match. We still, still close. Could go either way, but tricky. Nice. Wow, what a close game. All right, so hope you enjoyed those replays. Here are some of our players. All right, here we go. The final showdown between these two players today. I don't know about Final Destination as a map, but I trust in the judgment of my players here. So it seems like so far so good. Oh, that double hook. One more, a third hook. Oh God, that's gotta be annoying. Okay, he's able to defend a little bit. Maybe he'll jump. Oh, the fire hydrant timed out just in time. That would have been money. Pew, 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 pew. Long range shoot 'em up character. Oh, did they hit that? I think they hit that. Boom. Oh, wise to the hook, but then having to reposition costs him a little bit of end spacing. And like that one connects. Wow, okay. So again, first stock goes to Ethan. Oakmont is slightly ahead right now. Off to a good start here. Ooh, I'm glad those tilts don't connect. Those are worth a good chunk of damage here. That was what, 20% just now? Nice. Oh, he ran right into that. I was sure he'd seen that at that point. Ran right into a second one. Let's go. Ah, big hit. Nice. While he's dealing with the fire hydrant, Ethan's able to take advantage of that pressure. Ooh, big hit comes through. We are still ahead. It's 2-2 in stocks. Oakmont up 87% in damage. Still going well. Might be another close one, but we'll see. Oh, and interrupts that fishing hook combo. Whoa, is that a down air? I'm not sure how that worked, but it was great. And the fire hydrant buys him some space. Going fishing. Got him. Good. What is that when you like run and then go right into a tilt? I forget the name of that. It's a good move. Here's the fire hydrant, making some space. Now, problem is, I think Isabella has a harder time killing. Like 189% damage. There we go, finally. All right, so we're 2-1. We're up in stocks. Oh, some bad lag. Jeez. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, geez. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, okay. Nice. Going for the punish. Ooh, nice down air. Oh my God, this lag. I love it. So annoying. Oh, I really hate playing against Isabella. Closer. Okay, there we go. Man, there must be so much lag on that fishhook because not lag, like frame lag, you know, not like lag. That Ethan's throwing it out from super long range when it's clearly not going to connect. He's trying to anticipate the other character running into him. I don't think that's the case though. Otis seems pretty well content to play at fairly long range and just poke. Oh, there we go. There we go. Unfortunately, these things don't end. Oh, boom. All right. Well played. Hey, that was a great series. That was some close games. Awesome work. Shout out to Otis from West Park High School Panthers. All right. And we'll get you guys some replays in a little bit. In the meantime, we're going to get set up for our next round. Be right back. Hey, so we're back for a quick intermission here. Just a sec. Sorry, maybe not. Maybe we're not back. Hold on. All right, we're back. Here's that replay I promised earlier. Oh, there we go. There we go. Unfortunately, these things don't end. Oh, boom. All right. Well played. Hey, that was a great series. And one thing I thought was impressive about that match was just chaining that CC, that crowd control, and chaining those fire hydrants together. That was pretty cool. All right, we're live with round 2 here. All right, so this is Atticus playing on the Crom, the guy with the sword, versus Derek playing on Kazuya, who's like the Street Fighter style Yakuza type guy. I really don't know too much about that. I think that this is one of West Park's more experienced players, though. Had quite a scouting history on a variety of different characters, so they're probably a pretty versatile player. Oh man, that Crom tilt attack just wasn't quite spaced right. That could have connected for a lot of damage. Overall, looks like a great start to Oak. Oh no, and the recovery there is not great. And I think some of those Street Fighter characters are actually really bad when at a disadvantage, but incredibly strong at close range, if I understand that archetype correctly. So I'm not super surprised to see them fall off the stage like that. I didn't catch what was happening right up to that, though. Sorry, I wasn't totally watching the screen. Overall, this is a punishing start for this matchup. And wow, goes ahead and meteors a stage strike just to make sure to end that match. GG. That was over pretty quick. Let's see how West Park chooses to adapt to this for the second round. We'll be back in just a little bit. All right, round 2 fight between Atticus and Derek. Atticus from Oakmont playing on Crom, the guy with the sword, and Derek from West Park Panthers playing on the Yakuza boxer guy. And I didn't catch what Atticus was telling me, but there's basically some combination that Atticus is working really well here to be able to dish out this one-sided damage. He's looking forward to doing it again. And I don't think this other character recovers all that well. They're not going to make it back on stage with that. So we smash at 88% effectively. Ooh, big old laser though. That's cool. Yep. Definitely don't want to wait around for that. Ooh, and okay, yeah, that character does land some big hits when they're successful. But the end lag on their moves is pretty slow. So maybe that's what this slightly lighter, faster sword character is doing. Also with the boxer, I don't think your hitbox is as disjointed. I'm wondering if that's something Atticus is trying to exploit too. Oh wow, those hits, when they do connect, they connect. And this time, Atticus barely makes it back on stage. Using everything he's got available to do that. And the damage. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is a powerful character we're up against. Atticus is not going to give him the room to breathe at this point, though. Not after that couple big hits that came through. Nice. And well-charged tilt. A little bit of a stage defense attempt. Ooh, uses the up B to try to recover on stage. That's a risky thing. If you miss it, that move will meteor you right down. It's out of there. Ooh, the big old tilt gets interrupted. Well played by Derek. And I don't know if that's neutral B. It must be the neutral B that he's using to spin his sword around in a circle like that. Kind of reminds me of a Pyre neutral B. Okay, the player's feeling it out. Oakmont now one whole stock ahead, by the way, so we're in a good position for this match. And a couple small hits there, keeping the Kazuya off balance. Don't want to give, ooh, a little bit of lag I'm seeing. That's not helping anything. We tried again during that quick break to reconnect to wired. We're getting some kind of a NAT firewall issue. Oh, wow. One of those big hits lands. The damage is there, but we're still a whole stock ahead, remember. We're in good shape here. There's no way that charge is gonna go off. Meanwhile, laser beam, great punish. Ooh, cool. Oh, another big hit. Man, when it hits, it hits. Oh, and a nice tilt with no possible recovery there. GG, well played. So this one goes to Atticus. Oakmont is now up 2-0 in an overall best of 5. We'll be back in a few when we get our next match set up. GG, well played to West. All right, we're back with another quick replay from that match before we get into the next one. Or actually, no, yeah, we have time. Here we go. Replay 1. Bonk. Hey, that target. Replay 1, here we go. Meanwhile, laser beam, great punish. Ooh, cool. Oh, another big hit. Man, when it hits, it hits. Oh, and a nice tilt with no possible... And here's our next match. Introducing none other than the Kerbo Stomper, Brody on Kirby, of course. And for West Park High School, we're playing against Luke, who, as far as we can tell, is a Mega Man specialist. So I'm excited to see what they're doing here. A lot of initial damage coming over by the Mega Man. Yeah, kind of surprised to see that. That's cool. There we go. We get a hit back in the other way. Gosh, this lag, though, is not great. Good set of quick attacks coming through. Tries to stall out the recovery. Shields the counter attack. Well done. Shields the up attack. Nice. So good shielding combos coming out of Brody. He's able to now steal all of Mega Man's moves, but gets splatted against the front screen there. So West Park currently a little bit ahead. Ooh, was about to walk into that, but luckily doesn't. Trying to create some space there. Pretty successful with that too. Nice shield. Oh god, this lag is bad. Alright, so now we're evened up at 2 stocks each. West Park's still a little bit ahead in terms of damage though. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Well, looks like Luca's doing really well here, playing into our Kirby specialist. And I don't know if we switch characters or not, if we just kind of try to adapt to this. It's not wholly one-sided, but... Oh, this lag. I don't even see what connected on that. Ooh, ducked under one of those projectiles. That was a smooth move. I wonder if the lag on that, the end lag on that move is different than just shielding it. I don't know. All right, GG. Well played to our opponent, Luke. And we'll have another match against our Brody, our third player, in just a second. All right, here we go again. Gosh, I wish we could do something about this lag. Our wired connection was working fine last week. Brody off to a better start though. I think the relentless pressure plan is a good one. Kirby's an annoying character to play when you can't get a hit in edgewise, you know? Does come out of that and get a nice grab though to try to create some space. Ooh. I'm surprised that smashed. Nice. A lot of small projectiles coming out. And some kind of leaf shield thing? I don't even know what that does. Ooh, nice defense on the edge there. Oh, do we recover? Do we recover? That was well done by both players. Nice attempt there to get him underneath stage to point of flubbing a recovery. I like it. All right, okay, evening up stocks. Still a little behind, but better than the round one. Oop, I spoke too soon. That was a caster's curse there. Oh, by this time next year, we should have a renovated computer lab. Hopefully that helps some too. Newer hardware for the PCs, actually be able to update and run Battle.net and whatever else, Epic Games, that kind of thing. Doesn't fix the problem with the switches, but again, it's kind of weird it's not working today. It's been working great for the past month or so. This Luke guy from West Park is playing really slow and patient and methodical. This is like a very disciplined style of gameplay. I'm impressed. And Brody is not an easy player to take down. So, GG, well played. All right, we're gonna, since it's Oakmont 2, West Park 1, we're gonna have at least one more game. We'll catch up with you guys in a little bit here. right, everybody, we are back once again. We're going to be jumping right into our 4th round since it's now Oakmont 2, West Park 1. This is going to be Atticus playing on Corin against Otis playing on Joker. You guys saw the Joker come out earlier today. This will be the first time that Corin's coming out for us today, and we think it might be an excellent Joker counter. We're going to find out, though. So, as soon as we get that set up, we'll jump over. In the meantime, here are some of our players again. Adam is sitting out today. He'll be in next week. Ethan, you guys saw playing the Isabella with the whole fishhook and fire hydrant thing. That was back in round 1. Brody just played that Kirby against that quite disciplined and skilled Mega Man opponent. And Atticus, who's jumping in for us next. So, looking forward to that match. And it looks like we are right on time here to get started. Here we go. Okay, so if you're an Oakmont fan, you're cheering for the sword lady in the pink. We're up against that long range guy again. And yeah, I think that we're just going to keep relentless pressure on this guy and not let him shoot those darn projectiles. But we'll see how this goes down. Atticus actually plays a little Joker, which is why we thought this might be a great person to go up against Otis. Oh, but that lag is weird. We just checked, again, I think this is the best we can do for today. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. Nice grab, pummel. I think there was some kind of a throw. Having a little bit of hard time recovering from above platform, but that does it. Now we are at the advantage. Landed a nice, man, the stun on that was pretty cool, whatever that was. Recovery worked. Now it's our turn to try to recover. I think a projectile connects, but that shouldn't matter too much. Ooh, and a down air to clear some space for the landing. They tried the same thing, but were able to juke that out. And looks like Atticus's secret sauce for stage defense didn't connect this time, but I'm looking forward to seeing that work out soon. Sword to the head. And did that smash? It didn't, but it was close. Nice. Turns right around with the side kick. Oh, and we got punished, but that connected anyway? Ooh, I like the timing on that recovery. Nice. I don't know if that's some kind of neutral error, what that sword trolling is. I've not seen that used quite as much in previous matches. Maybe this is specifically against the Joker. And I think this deliberate pick on our part to get this particular stage with the 2 platforms there. Seems like when we're above them, we're at a disadvantage. When we're below them, the tables turn, so. Probable down air. Nope, just able to land it normally. Ooh, that's a big hit. All right, it's 2-2, but Oakmont leading in damage. Good shield there. Nice, spacing out that projectile. Good platform defense. Attempt to charge up a tilt gets punished. Yes, grab and pummel. Ooh, I didn't see how they turned that one on us. Oh, big hit comes through. They are able to take a stock despite us being at the lower damage level. This Joker is able to kill at a pretty good threshold. We should be able to clean this up in just a second, even it back out. They can't possibly be able to take too much more damage here. Oh gosh, here we go. Oh no. All right, well, we'll try again on that. Sword to the head. And did that smash? It didn't, but it was close. Nice. Turns right around with a side kick. Oh, and we got punished with that connect. All right, let's jump into the game. Here we go. We are back. So, Oakmont is up 2-1 in overall sets, but we're down 1-0 in this fourth set. So Atticus is going to need to win 2 of these matches in a row to be able to take this set overall. We were having some pretty bad issues with lag. We just reset some stuff. Maybe that'll help some. Who knows? It's a little painful to watch. What could have been a pretty normal stage recovery turned into a dive there. So I think he's playing a little bit frustrated at the moment. Oop, oop, oop. And that is Caster's Curse, maybe. I'm not sure. That was not a lag thing. Ooh, nice. Some good timing on some of that by the Joker. good use of projectile to make space on the way down there too. Oh, that almost connected. Alright, so we're even in stocks, but not in damage. It's going to be tricky. I have seen Joker finish people at relatively low percentages, so kind of tricky. One thing that's working well though is Atticus' stage recovery. Those pummels and grabs are working well too. Nice. Nice. Ooh, big hit. Definitely trailing a little bit so far. I like that the Corrin character is able to create a little space at very close range. It has great ways to get back on the stage. That's kind of cool. I feel like this character might want to try someday. Oh, and a meteor to end it. All right, well played and excellent high-level stage defense there. Shout out to our opponents. And it is now a 2-2 series, so we'll be going all the way to Game 5. Back in a little while. All right, everybody, so we are down to the last in the best of 5. It is currently Oakmont 2, West Park 2. We're sending in Ethan on his Isabel to battle against Lucas on the Mega Man you saw earlier. We thought that might be a better choice since the Kirby alternative was really struggling in that particular matchup, despite Brody's awesome skill level. So we're getting in game, here we go. And we are off to a pretty even start so far, it looks like. Damage piling up. We'll see. It's gonna be a tricky one. If I remember correctly, this was like a very, very disciplined style of gameplay from the Mega Man. And if, actually, now that I think about it, if we're relying on hooks and traps and stuff like that, it could be tricky. Ooh, yeah, this is dangerous. Recovery does happen. It's close. But first stock goes over to West Park. And neither of our two players seem to know how to deal with this. Because Ethan and Brody are both pretty good. I'm impressed. Oh wow, that's a good recovery. The hook doesn't connect. Ooh, nice attempt there by the Mega Man. Even better dodge by Ethan. No, it didn't connect. It was so close. There we go. All right, so it's 2-2. We're slowly catching up a little bit. There's a lot of damage down though, and now it's 2-1. Okay, that's my third caster curse of the day. Sorry, guys. Ooh, nice combo. Sends him clear to the side of the stage. I don't think there's a recovery from that. There is! Incredible! I had no idea you could do that. Some incredible stage defense in the meantime. Nice. Making a little space for himself to get back on. Oh, and goes right into a perfectly timed fire hydrant. Love that. Ooh. Timing on that was great. I didn't see the fire hydrant there. Oh, there's another one. Watch out. All right. Valiant effort. We'll go to round 2 against this undefeatable Mega Man and see if we can figure this thing out. Be right back. All right, here we go. Same characters. Slightly smaller stage, no platforms. We're hoping that can help create the scenarios where we can bait and trap the Mega Man. Of course, player Luke from West Park High School has been doing amazing so far. So we'll see if this round goes any better than the last with the slight adjustments. Nice. Ooh, that was a good chunk of damage. He's avoiding the fire hydrant. See that? I don't think we can push him back into it either. He knows. He knows. Saw the hook. We'll take a stock here, but it is far from even, you know? Alright. So we're not super far. Caster's curse. Okay. Sorry again. Keep thinking. There's hope here. Ooh, nice attempt to drop something on Isabel's head. Ooh, that connects. That was well timed. Ooh, yeah. Taking some risk, but I like it. Oh, GG. All right, so very close series. Shout out to West Park High School for a 3-2 win. This was another Oakmont esports stream. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and tune in again on Monday for Overwatch, as well as Thursday for our next Super Smash. Thanks for watching.